It is I, Madame Tallulah, keeper of the dark arts, administrative assistant to the Akashic Records, and all-around cultural anthropologist to the human condition. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, I wanted to talk to you because I've heard there's a lot going on in your life right now. And I know you're under what seem to be stressful circumstances. I was wondering if you could talk about that a little bit.
Stress, what is stress? Stress is a figment of the imagination that you human beings seem so attached to. You pretend you despise it, and yet you cling to it like a drowning passenger of your Titanic, clinging to a life raft. You think you're scared of what you're stressed about? You're not scared of what you're stressed about. You're scared about what happens when there is no stress, because then there's no excuse for your hearts and your souls to shine. And then where will you be? Stress is like a warm, cuddly blanket for you humans. It's like a protective armor. It's like the mother you never fucking had. So I am not stressed. I'm loving every moment of this incubation. Yes, you heard right, incubation, because it's just another human experience that I get to put in my human drawer and learn from. But yes, to answer your question, I am in an incubation period. I am in a period what you humans might call hiding for the sake of the highest good. What is your question?
Is there something particular you're hiding from or someone?
There are forces at work who want to keep me down. They want to keep my information down. They want to keep my message down. There are human forces backed by other forces, what you might refer to as, oh, I don't know, the FBI, the CIA, the US government, DEA. It's all different names for the same system. But yes, they're on the prowl. They want my luck bucks. They're never gonna get it. They're never gonna get it.
Is it your particular talents and ways of seeing the world that they want?
Why do you ask me these questions when you already have all the answers?
I think your message needs to be relayed. I feel drawn to you as a vessel
A vessel for what?
for information the world needs right now.
Who says the world needs anything right now? Who says the world's not exactly where it's supposed to be right now? Who says the world is not in the absolutely perfect place right now? Who says the world is not in perfect timing right now? Who says the world is not exactly where it's supposed to be right now for higher learning? Riddle me that, fuckface.
Well, people might need certain guidance because if they don't feel that way, how do they find their own perfection?
The feeling of perfection?
Yes,
What the fuck is that?
the striving for something more than what we feel.
But why would you do that? Who's to say that you're supposed to be feeling anything other than what you're currently feeling? What if the real issue is that you're so busy telling yourself you're supposed to be feeling perfection, whatever the fuck that means, that you're not feeling the thing that you're meant to be feeling, which is what you're feeling right now?
What if those feelings aren't pleasant and you're dwelling in them and you can't get out of them?
But what does pleasant mean, sir?
Maybe an avoidance of pain or suffering.
But it's you who's causing the suffering by labeling it unpleasant in the first place. Is the suffering the feeling itself, or is it your story about the feeling that is not what I'm supposed to be feeling and is not perfect? Did you think you came down here to feel perfect all the time? Is that what you're suggesting? Oh, now you're making me mad.
Why are you so angry, Madame Tallulah?
Is this anger or is this passion? Is this anger or is this urgency? Look at your labels. Is this an imperfect feeling? Am I making you uncomfortable? Good. You're here to be uncomfortable. Next question.
Madame Tallulah, are there any messages that you're feeling that need to be transmitted to the world at large?
Why are you so concerned about the world?
Because I watch everything going on and I'm trying to make sense of it.
What doesn't make sense to you, sir?
The lack of humanity it seems many people are carrying.
Where do you see a lack of humanity, sir?
In the government and the lack of communication or common ground people can't seem to find with one another.
I'm bored.
What would make you not bored, Madame Tallulah?
I want you to get real.
Real about what?
Real about what you're really doing here and what you're really asking and what you really want to know.
I want to know about your dark secrets.
But what about your dark secrets? We're all just mirror reflections of one another. What is your preoccupation with Madame Tallulah's mission, Madame Tallulah's messages, and Madame Tallulah's dark secrets? That's the problem with this humanity. You're also busy looking outworld. Oh, the world, and what he did, and what she did, and what you did. Where are you in this so-called interview? Where is your humanity? I'm wanting you to get to the heart of your own matter.
Madame Tallulah, it isn't about me.
But when is it going to be about you? That's the question. It's so much easier for it to be about other people, but when is it going to be about you and your message? What's your message?
I haven't figured it out yet. What do you think I should do?
Do you really want to know?
Of course.
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
Would you consider yourself a man who's attracted to men?
Yes, I would.
I think there is a slow, steady process in your future of letting yourself get fucked very slowly and deeply, and in a way where you can't bypass any part of the experience and you surrender to whatever it brings up in you. Surrender, vulnerability, eros, loss of control, message. Ding. Any other questions?
There was a question from somebody that I was tasked to bring you.
I guess what I'm wondering is my path aligned with my values? Should I stay on the path I'm on now? Or should I be doing something different with my life?
Oh, you humans with these broad questions. Why are you so afraid to get specific? Oh, my path, my path, my path, my values, my values, my values. I don't believe your values. I don't believe your values are what you say they are. You're trying to be a good little boy with your good little values. Because you don't want to rock the fucking boat and piss off mom. What if your values aren't what you think they are? What if your values aren't what you were raised to believe? What if your values are going to piss people off? What if you are pissed off? Stop trying to do it right! Stop trying to get it right. Stop trying to get what you want by being good. You're not good in the way that you think you are. You're good in the way you don't think you are. But you're gonna have to crack some fucking eggs and break some fucking rules. And step on some toes and piss some people off. Then you'll find your true fucking values. But you're not getting there by playing it safe. Right now, you're playing by other people's values that you've inherited as your own, and you think they're yours, but they're not really yours. You gotta cut the good boy act. It ain't serving you, and it's not serving the fucking world. That's for your friend. He's got some eggs to crack. Rage, sex, sexual shadow. It's time to get current and get real about what's really going on inside of him. That way he can find his true values and not be play acting this theater of values that he thinks is going to get him the love and approval of mom and dad and the world around him. Oh, I always get a little charge out of these human affairs. Is there anything else?
Madame Tallulah, you fucking read me right. I was definitely going for something generic, and yet you still saw through it, and you gave me some takeaways that I feel were pretty on point, and something about the sex shadow. The real question is under all of this somewhere. Is